is the Ewin Champion series. It's a new version that they released somewhere around the time that I reviewed this thing. My initial impressions were good, and Ewin thought it would be a great idea if I were to review this thing again as a follow-up 6 months later. If you're not super familiar with this chair, it's a 400-pound weight capacity gaming chair. It's got memory foam cushions, adjustable armrests, smooth casters that are good for carpet or hardwood floor. I'm using this on a hardwood floor and I've had no issues really. It's got a nice breathable fabric material, and I can attest to that still to this day, even though it's been cold in here, so we'll see how summer feels, but so far I haven't really had an issue with this chair feeling too hot. It also has a magnetic headrest, so I'm able to move and remove the cushion whenever I want without having to strap and unstrap it. I just pull it off with magnets, and it's honestly one of the coolest features about this chair. I still really like that. It also has a cushion for your back, no strap there, you just put it on the chair and lean up against it, but I don't use it all that often, it's fine. The chair does also have adjustable lumbar support, so you can tilt the little knob in the back, and there actually is something inside of the chair that will raise or lower, and that's actually kind of neat. It's not something that is incredibly common outside of your traditional mesh ergonomic office chairs. So after 6 months, how do I feel about this chair? I still like it. I do get up and stretch, sure, I do leave the room and I do go out and cook, or I go out and leave the house, but I do still spend almost all day every day in this chair. It's very important to get up and stretch and stand up and walk around and move those legs. Liar! I work from home on a computer in front of this monitor, so that's already over 40 additional hours I spend in this chair compared to the average person who might go out for work. I also edit my own YouTube videos, I play video games, and I also edit for another channel. Being in front of this computer all day, every day, I don't love it. You may not think so by looking at me, but I don't love it. But there's just those days where I basically have no choice but to keep working and sitting at this computer. So it would make sense that it might show a bit more wear, especially with my higher weight. The chair works fine, it's still comfortable. Yeah, it doesn't hurt my butt. I've had previous chairs where my butt hurt. My previous chair that I was using every day was this mesh ergonomic office chair from Autonomous. Those are like marketed to be these super comfortable ergonomic chairs. And honestly, my butt hurt on that thing almost instantly. That cushion was just not very supportive, and I've heard other people complain about that as well. This cushion is still quite supportive. It does hurt my butt on some days, but those are the days where I kind of just use a cushion or I get up and walk around a little bit more. The casters are still nice and smooth. Pretty smooth, yeah. No complaints here. But yeah, that said, I don't really have much else to say that I didn't already say in my initial video. 6 months later, so far so good, but again, I am a hefty fellow. They do sell bigger XL chairs that are like 550-pound weight capacity. If you're bigger like myself, maybe look into one of those.